Hello, everyone, and welcome to Spiritual Insight. I am Tiffany White, Sage Woman, and am so excited, honored, and blessed to be sitting in this sacred circle with each and every one of you this evening. All of you watching live from YouTube, from Rumble, and also from LinkedIn. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Carol Ann. Carol Ann, you're here early. What's going on? Hello, Teresa. Hello, Ruth, Destiny. Hello, Maureen, and all of you who are sitting in this sacred circle silently and not commenting. And whether you're watching live or the replay, please know that your energy and your presence is felt and most appreciated. So, hello, Wendy. Welcome, welcome. So, here we are. It's the last Sunday in February. So, that went by pretty quickly. Didn't it? So how's everybody feeling this evening? Huh? So yes, that's right, and that's beautiful. Thank you, Ruth. So Maureen, Ruth is saying hello to you. Hello, Maureen on Rumble. So, oh, that's great. That's great. And so yeah, even Ty loves that. My dog, see, there he goes. Yay! He's telling everyone hello. Hello, Linnell. You must be on the go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So hello to you, and hope everyone is, staying focused right now on the things that really matter. Because there's so many distractions out there, aren't there? There's so many distractions right now, and so I just want to give a couple more minutes for everyone to join us and to come in. And oh, good. So Teresa, I'm doing well, Tiffany, and how are you? Well, thank you for asking. I am doing well, about as well as we all can, right? And just trying to keep everything in balance. And doesn't it seem like it can be a struggle, or it can seem like it's exhausting, or it just seems like at sometimes it can feel like, oh my goodness, trying to keep everything into alignment, into harmonious alignment. And it's like the mind, you know, when we energetically feel something, the mind goes off. And so it's like bing, 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 bing. And then plus two, we are still purging any of our memories, things that need to be healed. So we have all of this coming up. And it feels like, we're just being attacked by all these thought bombs. And it's like, okay, yeah, I got that. What is this? This is nonsensical. Stop it. She's trying to grab onto it. Oh, do I need this? I don't need this. Stop that. A memory. Oh, okay. Aw, let's just give some healing to that. And by doing that, I'm going to release it. And just, that resolves it. I'm just going to release it. And it's recycled. The energy is recycled. But we have got to, purge. And we're purging more of this physical leeches that we just need to get rid of, right? And so, hello, Samir. How are you? Thanks for joining. Hello, Robin. And yes, Linnell, right? Lots of mini naps to recharge and download. Absolutely. You got to do that. Well, Linnell, too, you're that Leo with the cat naps. Lots of mini naps, right? That's something, all of you who can sit there and sleep and nap, or take naps. Let me say that. I don't do that unless I'm ill. Let me say that. And so yes. And then there has been times where it's like, I got to go to bed right now and I could sleep. And that's good. But usually, there's a love-hate relationship, or there's just this understanding with sleep, that I cannot ever recall sleeping all the way through the night. Maybe when I was a baby, but this just doesn't happen. And I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine. So as long as I get up and I feel rested, that's what matters. and recharge and feel great. That's really the key. Many of us don't need a full 8 hours of sleep anyway, or 8 hours or 6 hours or whatever you're getting. A lot of us can run on 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Now, I'm not saying that's what you have to do. You should know your body, know yourself, know what you need, okay? And we're just sharing here, sharing, but not comparing. Right, right, because we are all recognizing each other's individuality, uniqueness, and what works for you. And that's the key, is what really works for you, not what anyone else has taught you. You need to know what really works for you. All right, and only you know that. All right. So let's see, everyone saying hello. I love it. This is very interactive for those who can see the chat on YouTube, and on LinkedIn you can chat as well. I'll see those chats and comments. And on Rumble, if you're viewing Rumble, I think I've had some feedback for the viewers on Rumble. Not sure where to chat. There is a live chat box, and I do believe there's a button that says join the live chat. And if you click on that, you should still see the video and the live chat. Hopefully it's not, you have to pick one or the other. Like on YouTube, sometimes the screen's not big enough to have the chat and the picture and the actual video, the show. So, but a lot of people are finding it pretty good. So just wanted to mention that, because I know somebody had asked that about Rumble. So I'm just explaining that. All right. So, the best protection right now for all of us. Let me ask you, what is the best protection? What is the best protection? What is your tool for the best protection? How do you protect yourself? How do you protect yourself? And not physically, not just physically. I'm talking about, how do you protect yourself? And we have to realize that physical, because as we're purging the physical, more light's coming in. So how do you protect yourself energetically? Let me ask you that. How do you project yourself, for those that want to share, how do you project yourself energetically? How do you protect your vibration? How do you protect yourself? Because we're so much more than just these physical beings. We're energy, we're light, we're sound, we're, how, yes, Destiny, we'll get to that. How do you protect yourself? If anyone would like to share, please put that in the comments. I'd love to hear that. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Robert, for your $5 super sticker, your donation, Robert. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Destiny, we'll get some clearing too, okay? The 12D shield, wonderful. The 12D shield is magnificent, isn't it? Absolutely, the 12D shield. Well, that's it, and that's raising your vibration. That's raising your, it's raising the vibration. It's raising the frequency of that vibration. It's raising your frequency, because 12D is a frequency, and we are raising that, raising. So raise your frequency. And the thing is that what I might confuse a lot of people is they want to see it. What does frequency look like? Well, many of us can see energy. Many of us can see things that we're not sure what we're looking at or feeling or experiencing. It's easy to turn into, but you have to believe what you see. Many of us don't want to. Maybe it might be scary, but tune into it, and you can. All right. Let's see, Epsom salt and baking soda to clear. Very nice. Very good. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Hello, mighty shaman Bob. Exactly, Samir. So yes, that's a good one too, Destiny. And the waterfall meditation in the shower, or you know in the bath too is great. And so it's all very powerful. Raise your frequency, because water is very powerful. Water is like a portal in itself, and it helps us to raise our frequency. And how many of us get more insight, or get an answer we're looking for, or we just get messages in the shower, in the bathtub, right? Let's see. Maureen says, I vision a bubble of white light around me. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, absolutely. You can put yourself in a bubble of the white light. You can picture you're in the middle of a huge Merkaba, Merkaba, or the Merkaba. So it's all very powerful. Absolutely. The violet flame of truth. Ooh, wow. That's, you know, interesting you say that. I'm going to, the violet flame of truth. And this does work. All right. I was around somebody several years ago, and it was, I was exposed around this person on a daily basis. And, um, some type of spiritual work we were doing, co-working on something, trying co-creating something. But it came to a point to where I really thought that this person was lying to me, and I didn't know if this particular person is coming from their highest and greatest. And you know that if you put a visualize, draw a purple, the violet flame of truth around someone's mouth, and then put the purple dot on their throat, with the intention that this person will only speak the truth. Anything that comes out of their mouth will be truthful, and they will choke or cough if they're going to lie. And it works. It really does work. And so that was very powerful for me, because it was something that I needed to know if I was going to continue. And I got my message loud and clear. And there you go. I don't do it all the time, but it is very handy tool. If you feel like you're being lied to, do that, and it works. Okay, it really works. All right. So yes, let's see. Now let me see what Samir has here. Our hands emit gold light. Make a copy of your grounding from your head to bottom, and connect to its crystal center at the center of the earth. That's very nice too, Samir. Very good. Yes, it's our light comes in through. I want you to practice this too. Like, it comes out of so many places. Like, it comes out of all your chakras. It comes out of your eyes. It comes out of your hands. It comes out of your feet. It doesn't have to come out of just one specific place. I notice that when I'm grounding, so when I'm grounding with the earth, it's a heart. There's an arc from, like, this spark from my sacred heart center to the earth. All right. Also, I could take the palms of my hands and hold them over the earth. Especially, it comes in handy when you can't, if it's cold and snow on the ground and you can't kick your shoes off, but you can with your hands. We can feel, and we're connected so much more than just the physical connection. It's that energy, and this is what we need to exercise and practice, perfect, reconnect with, whatever you want to say, on a daily basis. All right, that golden white light coming from our hands, coming from our heart, coming from the bottoms of our feet. Our energy, our power is so much more powerful than the soles on our shoes. I'm not going to let little pieces of rubber get in the way of my connection to earth. Oh, hell no. I'm much powerful than that. It's going to come out from, first off, if the sun is out, I'm saying grand rising to the magnificent suns and letting it come into just absorbing it to my body, putting my hands up. Now you got that. Now we're just going to connect with everything, all of nature, all of the ether, all of air, the earth, everything. Oh my goodness, it's so powerful. And it can come out from all directions, like from your eyes, from your heart, from your hands, from your feet, from your belly button, either the solar plexus. Yes. Yes. So nice. But some favor certain areas, okay, more than others, like your hand, and that's fine. That is perfectly fine. It works, whatever works for you. Oh, you're welcome, Maureen. You're welcome, Destiny. Let's see. Samir says, the way I use the violet flame is imagine violet flame in front of me, a sphere, inhale and exhale the impure. That's nice. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Hello, Richard. Bear hug to you. Oh, you like that? Yeah, Wendy. Yeah. We are so much more powerful. And woo! We are so much more powerful than any tools that we need for grounding, for any tools, for anything. We use our own energy. All right. It's our own energy. And so we have to remember and know that. We are lightning rods, if you want to think about that. All right. Let's see. Robin. While in the shower, I call the holy angels to shower me in the holy light and remove all negativity. I also call my dragons to help me. That's great. Here's something I want you to do, though. This is the only thing with spiritual teachings that, and we all have been taught this, that there should be like a correction or an improvement, a correction on, an update. Let's say an update on, okay? You don't want to ever ask to remove negativity. It's a part of who you are. Okay? It's like taking the black away off of the yin and yang. You're disabling half of who you are. Right? And if you're just left with the bright light, you can be blinded by the light. We need both. Balance is the word we need to be looking at. Balance, balance, balance. I am balanced, or I am in harmonious alignment with my higher self, with my light body, with my rainbow body, with my 12D self. However, but it's alignment and balance, harmonious alignment, balance. Let's rephrase, because if we say you're removing part of who you are, we learn in negativity, don't we? We had to walk in the light, walk in the dark, to bring it all back together, to weave, to knit it back together, to, what has been ripped apart, we are bringing back together. We are stitching it, sewing it, crocheting it, whatever you want to do. We are weaving it like those Kundalini snakes, weaving it back together. Together. Balance, balance, balance. And let's see, Robert South says, I do a Wonder Woman shield and send the dark back where it came from, and a ball of white light. Here's something. 2, yes, absolutely, that's great. But if you're a healer, I want you to take it a step further. You feel something coming at you, all right? If you want to return to sender, return to sender. But if it's getting, and you know who it's from, and if it's constantly from the same person, returning to sender is not going to help, because they're not even paying attention to their own energy. But what you can do is you can grab it, hold it outside your body, visualize it outside your aura, outside your luminous energy field, outside your aura. I'm holding it, all right? And I'm, with my love and my light, I am supercharging this. I am electrifying it. All right. And I am bringing that. If it's a negative fireball, I'm going to grab it and I'm going to transform it. I'm going to send some love to it, whatever it needs for balance. All right, I've got it balanced now. And then I visualize it as the energy, it's a ball. When it's all balanced, it's this beautiful, sparkling, like a clear quartz crystal for me, ball. And then I just, like a bubble. And I'm like, all right, elementals, nature beings. I throw it up here, let it recycle. And the energy is recycled. It's recycled. But absolutely, yes, I love that. These are great suggestions, everyone. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Wendy, I imagine white or golden glow around me. Beautiful, beautiful. Hello, Sarah. Oh no, thank you, Samir. Those are great. I love when everyone shares. So thank you, Samir. Those are great. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Robin. We're a lot of powerful people in this circle. Okay. Let's see, Sam. Samir. Feel there is negative. It needs to go, but the message or learning needs to stay. Well, it just needs to go into balance. It needs to go into balance, and the learning absolutely from it. Okay. Like I said, the negative is part of us. It's one of those Kundalini snakes. You just want to take one snake away, and then we're off balance. All right, and you don't want to do that. So we need to be very careful. It's also the that feminine side, and no, we need the balance. Anyway, so Samir, imagine the golden blanket. Put all the blocks into it and burn the blocks, okay? And give the residue to your angels. And so, again, you just want to bring it to balance. How about you bring it to balance? Don't give it to anyone, until it's balanced, and then let it recycle where it needs to go. Just you bring it to balance. We're responsible for our energies. We're responsible for what we put out. Okay? And what I'm asking is, healers, take it a step further and you feel something. Sure. Oh, this is new. I know who it's from. Return to sender. Ping it back. All right? Some are just, some people, though, they might just be sending out these little negativity, bombs to people and may not be aware. And if they don't feel it coming back to them, then, okay, well, I'm just going to clear it then. What's being sent to me, not on that person, but what's being sent to me. You're clearing your energy field. You're clearing your energy space, okay? So let's see. Destiny. Can we do some aligning, balancing? That's what needed. Yes, sure, absolutely. We can do that. I've got the 432 hertz, which is my favorite for this, and I've also got the crystal tuning fork too, which is a very powerful and will get us into balance. But I'm going to start us off with the 432 hertz, okay? And it's I want you to love both parts of yourself. The black, the white, the negative, the positive. And I say the black and the white, meaning the negative, the positive, the dark, the light, the masculine, the feminine. All of these, they're referred to by different terms, but the energy is the same. All right? And so the same people who, yay, that divine woman is back in one breath, and then, but I'm going to banish negativity. You're saying, you're contradicting. Yay, the rise of the divine feminine. Oh, go away, divine feminine. It's kind of like, what? So we balance. Please, balance. The yin and yang is not about opposites. It's about balance. That symbol, that reminder, balance. The caduceus, the caduceus, or however it's pronounced, the staff with the two kundalini snakes, with the masculine feminine snake working in harmony and in alignment, going up. The wings are divinity, and all the way to the top. Balance. Balance is what's going to get us to the fifth dimension so much faster and easier. Stop with this one or the other, getting rid of this and keeping this. No, we got to bring it all back together. Okay? Weave it. And I'm grateful for all the experiences, even the ones that were painful. Okay? Because that's what helped us to be who we are now. All right, so let's bring us into some alignment. Once you take some deep breaths, this is the 432 tuning fork. And I just want to say one more thing. Part of this whole ascension thing is you may have some traditions, you may have some techniques that need upgrading. That too we have to let go of, or we have to just transform it to be more powerful. Transform it. All right. We should not be doing the same techniques we learned a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It should be changing and tweaking and getting higher each time. All right. So just keep that in mind. Something we learned spiritually 10 years ago, that's old. That's old information. It should have evolved with us. It should have evolved and grown with us and ascended. If it hasn't, it's no longer useful for us anymore. So it's okay to have your techniques and your tools constantly, and when you sit with them on a daily basis, see if it just needs an upgrade, if it needs a tweak, if it needs, and it's always going to be simple. If it's too hard and complicated, we've gotten off track, because the source frequency of love and light is simple, simple, simple. All right, here we go. 432 hertz. Take some deep breaths in, and then exhale. And now this is the 4096 hertz. This is the crystal tuning fork. This one is going to maybe say, I am balanced. Simply, I am balanced. Okay? You can, I am in harmonious alignment with my divine blueprint, with my higher self. All right? Just stating I am balanced is powerful enough. Ready? Here we go. And tell me where y'all feel this one compared to the other one. Where you feel it in your body and your energy. Ready? There it is. Ooh. There it is, right there. Ooh. Ooh. Let's do one more. staying balanced. Woo. Yeah. It really gets really high, doesn't it? It's like you could feel it. Oh, I'm not going to tell you where you feel it. You tell me. Whew. Anyway, crystal is a clear quartz crystal with a crystal tuning fork. See how little it is? A crystal tuning fork, but that's 4,096 hertz. Oh. Ruth, I felt that in my throat and head, right? It's like it goes up, but it goes up. All right. Let's see, my ears, third eye, and then it went down your spine too. That's cool. So did it go up and then down, or down, Sarah? So did it went, that's fine too. It's all good. It does, Oh, Teresa, you're welcome. I felt it in my third eye. Very good, Teresa. Yay! How did you feel it? Do you feel it? Yes, it went up where it needed. Exactly, Destiny. It goes right where it's needed. It really does. It's very powerful. Very powerful. Woo! And the crystal tuning fork, choose a flat part of the crystal. Okay, the bottom usually, not the top where it's really delicate. You don't want to crack it, but you want it on the strongest point. You do that. And I went through every room of the house. I do it like once a month. And your plants love it. All living beings love it. Your fairies, elementals that you have inside that you don't see or might not be aware of. Your pets, just the whole energy of your space loves it. Loves it. Let's see, Robin. I had a caregiver steal money from my elderly customer. I can tell you, I said many bad words. So I'm not always love and light. I also paid for the disabled veterans' groceries all on the same day. Robin, you're human. There's nothing wrong with expressing and saying bad words like that. Yes, that's not nice what that person did. As long as we're not going on and harping over it, but we can release, because if we feel it here, we need to say it. We need to release it. If we don't, it gets shoved down and we just keep holding stuff in, and there's no room for that anymore. We were getting rid of stuff. And so if I come up and I say it and I have okay, hey, we're calling it like it is. It's okay. Get it, vent, get it out. Let's see. As long as you're not physically harming anyone. Destiny. Oh yeah. It went where it needed. Good. Let's see, Wendy. I bought that crystal tuning fork. I heard it in my head and through my third eye. Good. Sarah. Okay, so it started at the ears, moved to the third eye, and then down the spine and back up. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. I love the path. I just wanted to see that. Beautiful. Thank you. I felt it from my root through my crown. Beautiful. Let's see. And Richard said he's in his third eye. Yes. It is it's like, woo. Yeah. Opens that up. And that's beautiful. Beautiful. So, best protection, raise your frequency. So I just want to, how many of you saw the movie, and I'm talking about the remake here, the remake of Escape from Witch Mountain. This is the one with Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Yeah. Escape from Witch Mountain, the remake. You remember that? Who saw that? Did anyone see that? So the kids, did you catch that they're star kids? Or that they are not from this planet. They're star kids. So they obviously were at least 5D. At least 5D. All right. So there's a scene in the movie where they were escaping and then they were being shot at. And so the little star seeds, the star kids, um, just formed this. They just protected themselves by, now their frequency, if they're 5D and higher, they just raised it a little bit more, but it created this force field. It created this force field around them. And for the movies, for us to see it, you saw it looks like a sparkly, like an obvious force field, right? A force field, and all the bullets that they were getting shot at just hit this and fell, hit it and fell. It didn't penetrate the force field. It didn't penetrate that force field because it's not the same frequency to get through it. It's the same thing of going through portals and going through stargates. If you're not the same frequency, you're not getting through. All right? And then also, too, the name of the movie, Escape from Witch Mountain. Yeah, that's all going to hit. Yeah, okay. But like Black Magic Witch Mountain, and that's all I'm going to say. All right. So yeah, I saw the original too, and I was kind of hesitant to see the remake because I liked the original so much, but there is tidbits of the remake that you go, oh yes. So if y'all haven't seen that one, the one with The Rock in it, The Rock, the actor, The Rock. So, yeah, we are going through challenging and tough times right now, but know this, nothing happens to you. It happens for you. For you. There's a reason it's happening. And how do you choose to view it or to respond to it and to any events that's happening? It's important to see the positive and the negative and the negative and the positive. And here we are right back to the balance. See both sides. See it all. See it all. See it all. Kids do see that. The small kids, because they're still plugged in, they do see it all. All right. And here's the thing is about balance, to get us through the 4D as fast as possible to get to 5D, because there is no separation in 5D and above. None. All right. So just savor that for a moment. Okay. So it's very important then. The key to me would be that we need to make sure we are balanced and raising our frequency. Am I balanced? I'm balanced and raising my frequency. Oh, I had this thought. I talk like a pirate. That's okay. That's nothing bad. It's just a release. It's okay. And also when we get to the 5D, I'll tell you, I have star beings on my team, on my guidance and healing team. We all do. Are you communicating with them? They can read your mind. Because it's connected. It's not I shouldn't say that. It's not a read your mind. It's we are also connected that they can feel your thoughts and you'll feel their thoughts. And it is so very, wow, okay. I need to watch what I'm thinking. It's like, all right, wow. And it's great exercise to, if you want to do that too, is if someone could read your mind, would they laugh, scream, cry? No. We should, I'm all about the venting and the saying thanks, but we're even going to get to a point to where we can remain in such a calm state that we don't even need to do that anymore. Okay? Trust me. It can just happen. See, Richard, I've seen the first and second and the remake. Okay, good. Yes, right. There was 1 and 2, the originals, right? And then there was the remake. Okay, good. Yes, yeah. So they were good movies, and even, go back and, what kind of messages is You know, just look for what do they call that, little Easter eggs. Easter eggs for things that are hidden. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? No. Anyway, talking about Robin. Thank you. Talking about angelics. So you can take it. You can leave it. Uh, my team along. Okay, so I've had these beautiful tall light beings with me my whole life. They don't say God, they say source. And I watched this great webinar or this great show the other day. It was with Elena Denon. She was a special guest on another, it was a couple, another couple's show. And they were going over, I do believe I shared that link in our Telegram group. But they were going over, they were just talking about all sorts of things. So a little bit of the history. I'm gonna find the link. I'll put it back in our Telegram channel. And for those of you who would like to follow on Telegram, you could do that. I'm gonna put the link. Actually, the links are all in the descriptions of the show. All right. So that's where the link is for Telegram if you want to join us, our Telegram group. But I just have to find the other couple's name so you can find it on the show. But it is on Elena Denon's YouTube channel if you wanted to check it out. I think it was Cosmic Messages or Cosmic something. It was just the last several days ago. But I'll find it and post it. Anyway, the point is that they were talking about how, the gods that roamed this earth and where did the word God come from? And it's a Sumerian word. Oh gosh, I'm probably going to get this wrong. I don't know if I can remember this correctly, but something like your leader. Your leader, those who are in charge, those who are taking the lead. All right. And so that's where that came from. And but source, our divine creator, source, there's that's much higher. This was several years ago. I wanted to take an angel course. Now they were always very, very, my guidance team has always been, I refer to them on what I need to learn, where I need to go. I mean, within for the knowing, but if there's any books or anything that I need outside of me, they help and guide me. All right. And I was like, oh, look, there's an angel course. Should I take this angel course? And they're like, well, you know everything already about the angels. It's just pure love. That's it. And so if you were to write a book about angels, it would be half a page. I mean, just a little piece of paper that just is pure love. That's it. I was laughing. They're actually quite funny too. And I was like, oh, just simply love. Simply love. Gotcha. Because they're very high density, high frequency beings, the angelics. And so I would ask them, well, what about the archangels? And I've talked about this before, I think, one time, just skimmed the surface here. Arch, or arc. I've heard different versions. Different examples, but they didn't really tell me why. All that was said was, don't channel or focus on archangels. Just I'm already communicating higher. Go higher than that. Stay in the higher frequencies. Stay in the higher frequencies. All right, staying in the higher frequencies. Don't worry about them, because they're actually not as high as you think they are. They're in the 4D. And oh, okay. Now, then I've heard someone else, Alex Collier, explain that what if it's not archangels but archangels? arcs are ships, and what if they are and there are ships all around, buried on this earth plane, underground, in the waters. What if they were captains of these arcs? And that's the name of these captains. And I'm like, oh wow, that's good too. Okay, so yeah, we don't want to. Yeah, I got it. So the angelics, the beings of light, concentrate on the beings of light or the light beings. Yep. And, they are ultra terrestrials. They're not extraterrestrials. They're ultra terrestrials. Ultra. Closest to source, very high frequency. So angelics, they say they like to be called angelics. You call them angelics if you're going to want to talk to any type of angels. Talk to the angelic beings. They're called angelics. Beings of light or light beings. Okay. And I know that there are many high frequency beings that can qualify as beings of light, but once they start getting higher and higher in frequency, it's just light. They don't have, right, any physical. And as a matter of fact, we become lighter and lighter. We hit balance at 5D. We become lighter and lighter and lighter, and 9D, where it's pure light. We don't have any more physical, nothing. We are just these beautiful light. This beautiful light. At 9D is when you can hit that light frequency. Yeah. Like ether lights. It's just words, it's trying to find the right words. Wendy, I read somewhere that archangels are the fallen angels. Could be too, right? There's so many things. There's that we're going to be finding out the true history and the true things, and yeah, there you go. That too. That's a great consideration. But they didn't tell me why, other than they're not as high frequency as you think they are, and don't give them energy by intending to communicate and not to channel with them at all, because they give false information. So then, there you go, Wendy. That would make sense then, right? So they would be, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, wow. There you go. Yay. Okay, Robin, I love this. I love this. Robin, I'm going to put your comment on the screen. Okay, yeah. Angelic Angel Earl told me, I am not an arch. Do I look like a McDonald's? Earl is a very funny angel. He said, I am pure love. Absolutely. Yeah. Yes, Lynell, good thing. Once you fall, you can get back up. Yes. Absolutely you can. But there are some beings posing, who have no intention of getting back up or going anywhere near the light, posing to be, so that they can trick. They're the tricksters. All right. So just know that. Watch yourself. You stay protected. Balance and raising your frequency. Raise your frequency. Right? And we do that by being balanced, because we're putting ourselves into check every day, right? We're okay. And now don't super analyze yourself either. Don't judge. We're not here to judge, but to observe. When we're moving from judgment to observation, even with ourselves, because we're hardest on ourselves, aren't we? We're harder on ourselves than anyone else. So let's not be hard on ourselves, be judgmental, observe the things that are coming up. A lot of it is past life stuff that was hidden in some secret energy vault that we had shoved way down, and it's coming up to the surface to not to be judged because it's already happened, but just to, oh, okay, I release it now. I'm not going to let it be a trigger. Aha. I'm not going to let it be a trigger. It's in the past. I can't go, I'm just going to love it and let it go. Love it and let it go. And that's it. Just stay in your forward motion. Just stay in your forward. Just stay right here in the now. Puts you in the forward. Right here in the now is where everything is. The past, the present, the future. It's all right here. Stay within. Right in the within. And I'm going to tell you, we see people around us. That within can be scary. When you first go in there and having to be truthful to yourself about who you are can be scary as hell, but it's very necessary. And there you go. You just did your little walk through hell, right? But we all have to do that. Let's go through it. All right. We got this now so that we can bring this information back to the light. The light shares with the dark shares with the light, and you're working together as a team in balance and harmony. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. Whew. My goodness. And stay hydrated. Always stay hydrated. All right. Anybody have any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Let's see. I think I went there. Okay. So, Robert, you gave a donation tonight. So, thank you so much for your donation. And yes, Robert, so you should watch that video that I was mentioning. And I don't have, yes, I'll get that to you, actually. Because I know that you were really interested in this is okay, so thank you. So this is a message to you, Robert, and to everyone then. Also, be careful. There are people who will give you galactic readings as far as I'm going to tell you where you're from. Now, right off the bat, we're from Source. We all are from Source. We are all siblings and brothers and sisters. I'm not downplaying what anyone else's line of work is or what they do, but discernment, just, okay, know this. Does it really matter? And I know we want to know this too. Yes. Where we are from, sure, we're star beings, but we're here on this planet now for a reason, to help raise the frequency of humanity and this planet. This planet's, she's doing it all on her own. She doesn't need our help. She'd do it with or without us. But let's join her. It's the least we can do. For gratitude, yes. This planet is a living being. She's a biosphere, a living being. And, so we're all doing this together. We heard a call. All right. We heard a call to help this planet and to help humanity. And we're here. And that's what we need to focus on. It's like, here, this is your mission, do your job. And then we're kind of like, oh, but you're daydreaming or wondering about who I am really. You're going to find out really soon. As we are ascending and all the veil is lifted and everything comes back to us, that amnesia drops 100% off. We're going to remember everything and go, oh, okay. There's a reason why, too. Maybe we don't have all of that information. If we knew everything, what would happen is we'd be like, oh, I can't wait to go home. You may lose focus of your mission here. And that is just, you know what your mission is? Stay balanced and raise the frequency. That's the mission. It's harder than it sounds because it's so simple. And we're taught that, no, that can't be right. How you get someplace is hard work. It's hard, 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 hard. Hasn't this been hard and painful? I think, yeah, we're done with that. Let's just simply be love and light. Let's simply be that clear channel of source, love, and light. Let it go through you. Let it go through you. And a lot of us have traveled a lot. We've bounced around from so many systems. And Robert, when I told you I saw 3, that's in your aura, your soul is like, 1, 2, 3, ping. That's 3 places that you traveled that you spent some time at. That's not the places that you were there just for a brief moment in time, or just a brief, I'm just traveling through here. No, so there's so many, and it can be a distraction. Don't let that be a distraction right now. Distraction, that's the word I'm hearing. Yep, distraction. Don't let it be a distraction. All right? I am who I am. I am. I am love and light. And that's all that matters at this moment. Everything else will come, like I say, full circle. We'll come back. We'll know everything, and there it is. But I personally feel like it would be harder for me if you had all these details, because many of us left families to come here and do this. And so it's best we don't have all that information. Doesn't mean that we don't love here, because we're supposed to love and to live here. And we're doing that. Okay? And it's yeah. Whew. I may read some of these comments. Yes, Rob. Wendy, I dream of a parallel life just like this one now. And so, yeah. Well, yeah. Wendy, you jump a lot in between. And a lot of us do, especially in our sleep time. All right. And then we have these crazy dreams. But a lot of it is we're always doing work in the astral. I mean, we're always, our soul is too big to stay in this body 24/7. It's got to go. And we work even in our sleep. So absolutely. All right. Well, thank you, each and every one of you. It has been a great honor, like I said, sitting in this sacred circle with each of you. And I don't profess to know everything. And I don't, my intention is just to let's keep it simple. Let's be in balance. Let's just continue to vibrate that high frequency of love, the source frequency of love light out into all directions. All right. And to shine on every day, just to shine, shine, shine. And that it's okay if you have a thought that, may not be too, as long as the thought's not killing somebody or harming another person, it's okay. The curse words are all right. Anyway, all right. Thank you all so much. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you all next Sunday. March. We'll be in March. Woo! Yay, March. A new month. All right. Much love to each and every one of you. Shine on, my bright sisters and brothers. I love each and every one of you.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.